Sequels can be a uniquely tricky proposition. On the one hand, there are certain advantages to creating a sequel to a video game, since you know what people liked or didn't like about the first one, and you can double down on the best elements in your follow-up. On the other hand, you can ignore fan feedback or try to take risks to really make your sequel stand out, and what you're left with is a mess of a game that people will forever compare to that other, better piece of work you did. Nightmare. For our money, video game sequels do actually turn out better than their predecessors more often than not. No, really. With that said, these are the 5 follow-ups we really feel went above and beyond what you'd expect from a sequel to deliver truly outstanding games in their own right. Just to clarify the rules of this list, the games included have to be the first sequel. In other words, the immediate follow-up to the first game in a series. For that reason, you won't see games like Skyrim or Ocarina of Time, since while they are part of a franchise, they aren't technically the first sequel. Okay? Good. Halo 2. Let's just ignore the fact that Halo 2's abrupt ending was nothing short of a cold hard slap in the face and a dirty toilet stain on an otherwise excellent campaign. Let's instead focus on the sublime multiplayer, both local and online, that saw countless weekends with mates fade away as we wasted hours screwing around dual wielding, playing on some brilliantly designed maps and soiling our pants every time we heard the gentle hum of an energy sword. If the original Halo gave birth to the modern FPS, Halo 2 refined it into a perfect, accessible and endlessly rewarding experience. Great work from Bungie. Insert praise hands emoji here. Red Dead Redemption. How many developers do you know that can do 80s gangland and epic western? Red Dead Redemption proved once again that Rockstar were way more than just a GTA factory. This gritty tale of death and, redemption remains one of the greatest games of all time, and expanded on Red Dead Revolver in ways fans of westerns could probably never have dreamed. If the point of a game is to truly immerse you in the rile of a certain character or type of person, then the confidence and verve with which Rockstar crafted a vast Old West sandbox for us to play in as cowboys should be applauded. Now, try to think of the potential Red Dead Redemption 2 has without doing a little wee. Not possible, is it? Left 4 Dead 2. Everything about the original Left 4 Dead is back in this brilliant sequel, which annoyingly isn't called Left 5 Dead, which breaks my heart to this day. Still, Left 4 Dead 2 does everything a sequel should, giving us more scenarios, more weapons, and way more undead scumbags to cut down with friends. As far as multiplayer zombie romps go, I'd say Left 4 Dead 2, aka Left 5 Dead, remains the cream of the crop. Anyway, given Valve's apparent fear of counting to 3, it seems unlikely we'll ever get another Left 4 Dead game, but that's okay, because the first sequel is still a ton of fun. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was an incredible movie that took everything good about the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man and built on it. Funnily enough, you can say exactly the same of the Spider-Man 2 movie tie-in. You've heard of Spider-Man 2, it's the game people will cite as a brilliant example of both a superhero game and movie tie-in. Two things that aren't supposed to be very good, but it's also a fantastic example of a sequel. Developer Treyarch did away with most of the mechanics of the game's linear predecessor, and instead chose to throw players in an open-world New York City. Yeah, you could follow along with the plot of the film and fight Doc Ock if you wanted, but you could also spend hours swinging around the city delivering pizza. Now that's how you empower players. Pokemon Gold and Silver. Pokemon Gold and Silver serve as the perfect example of how to do a sequel properly, and they remain the high watermark which we continue to judge every new Pokemon game. There were new Pokemon, a huge new region to explore, new gyms, new music, new characters, and a brilliant day-night cycle. But the good times didn't stop there. See, on top of your standard 8 gyms, Elite Four, catch a buttload of Pokemon journey, you eventually unlock access to the entire Kanto region from the original games, where you'll find more Pokemon, 8 more gyms, and an eventual final battle with your character from the first game. That's the kind of post-game content that'd set you back an extra tenner these days. Until just one of the newer Pokemon games even tries to offer me the same level of content that these ancient Game Boy games managed to cram into a single cartridge, Gold and Silver will remain, well, the gold standard. What do you think of our top 5 sequels? Be sure to scream at us, or calmly tell us why we're wrong in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to UNILAD Gaming on YouTube. Oh, and make sure to hit that bell to keep notified on when we upload.